Assalamu alaikum. My name is SARA Hussain and I am from St. Louis, Missouri. Both my parents are actually reverts. My dad was a Pakistani revert. My mom was a revert from the Catholic faith to the Shia faith when she married my dad. So I'm the oldest in my family. I'm the firstborn Shia from both sides of my family. The goal looking forward, I would just love to be a person out there who really captures more people's hearts. I really love our faith and denomination. I really want to encourage more people to come back. I know I'm like a revert, so I was born into Shiism, and then Allah and I went on our spiritual journeys, and then I came back to the denomination in 2022. And so I hope like that, along with the poetry I write, is something that really brings people's hearts to Allah and the Alipay. It's something that just touches them and inspires them and empowers them. And I know like there's a real need for more English-speaking female Shia role models out there. Like we need more representation out there. I know that's something I wish I had growing up. And inshallah, I hope I can be something like that to our young girls. Forget this world full of lies and we find our way to...
MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you, sister?
Alhamdulillah.
Sister came with a ziyarah.
Oh, it was such a beautiful experience. It was so inspiring just to be that close to these personalities, to feel their energy. Because you feel so different when you're there standing in front of their shrines. There's something that pulls you in, and to feel that at such an intense level, I mean, it just makes you want to keep going back over and over and over again. And then you hear reports about du'as that you made coming true. It just completely validates our denomination even further. This is where his miracles happen. Both of my parents are actually reverts. My mom was a Catholic revert from the United States. My dad was a Sunni revert from Pakistan. And so being the oldest, I'm the firstborn Shia in my family from both sides.
MashaAllah.
Thank you. And while my parents really tried their best and always made sure that we were a part of a community no matter where we lived, because we moved a lot. I call myself a born-again Shia. I stole it from the Christians. But I would call myself reverted, like the literal meaning of reverting, because I was born into the faith. I grew up around the faith, but I never felt like I was able to really grow up in the faith. I didn't get the best Shia education growing up. I know with both of my parents being reverts, it was kind of like the blind leading the blind. And then my dad usually took us to Urdu majalises, but he never taught us Urdu, and my mom didn't know how to speak it. Now, alhamdulillah, I'm able to actually understand the faith. I'm learning about our Ahlul Bayt. I'm drawn to these personalities. It was really the wisdom that led me back, as I was following like these trinkets of wisdom, and I came to this treasure trove. I gave all of my reins. I said, here, Allah, you lead and I'll follow. And he did lead me in his own mystical way. He had me studying all sorts of faiths and denominations. And I'm like, I've never seen wisdom. In any of the faiths and denominations I've studied, I have never seen this level of wisdom anywhere else. Like, it is just a true treasure trove, and these personalities are the most inspiring personalities I've ever had the pleasure of studying.
Dad's passed away, huh?
Yeah.
God bless his soul. But he left a legacy, alhamdulillah, and you're continuing that legacy tonight.
Inshallah.
With the recital of poetry.
Yes, original poetry.
Original poetry. And
Very
on
nice.
which topic?
Martyrdom. If you're a poet, you're a writer, we tend to be more on the introverted side. But, just remember what it is you're wanting to share with the world and why you're wanting to share this with the world. Do it because you really, truly are passionate about honoring Allah and the Ahlul Bayt, bringing hearts closer to them. You really are truly passionate about what it is that you are trying to do. What does it mean to be a martyr? By Sarah Grace Hussain. Their blood waters the soils of a land, soaking up their life force so that their future sprouts. Nurtured by oppression, their sprouts take a stand, growing into giant trees where the leaves of justice shouts, "Wake up! Let us reclaim these lands where our ancestors lay deep within the sands, for their bodies nourish these soils, creating a foundation for us to stand. Therefore, let us bring forth a just society, which our families fought and died for. This way, our children can grow up free upon these bloodied yet beautiful shores. So what does it mean to be a martyr? It means not to die in vain. While their blood nourishes these soils, their legacies pave the way.
أحسنتي سارة حسين.
With my performance, I was happy. I learned that they weren't long enough. So I just need to think about longer poems.
A very energetic performance there and a story to go behind it as well. Well done. You should be very proud of yourself. We're all very proud of you. Another round of applause, please, for SARA Hussain. Sayyid Ammar.
Excellent memorization, excellent passion, oratory. You could go a long way, honestly, because there is so much of a need for people to develop knowledge, but through different mediums. We always imagine knowledge is lecture, mambar, traditional. But there are now TED Talks, there are 10-minute talks instead of 1-hour talks. There are PowerPoint presentations, and there's a need now even for poets and spoken word poetry, because a lot of the youth relate to these things, you know? And I think if you keep learning, educating yourself, and importantly, the advice that you get from scholars on certain religious topics, for example. Have I got that detail correct? Is that date correct? If you look for those scholars, those personalities, hopefully they'll be able just to guide you. But if you could stand here in front of this whole crowd and off the cuff, recite a poem without even stuttering once. I think Mullah Ali Fadl right next to you, how many English poems? And he is one of the bedrocks of the English poetry recital scene in the world. Ask him how difficult it is to remember a whole poem that he has to recite.
Yeah. Yes.
And for you to do that, I think was excellent. Very well done, Sarah.
Well done.
Very well done.
Sister Sarah, beautiful poem. I can say your poem was not just words being spoken, it was an echo of pain, echo of love, echo of unwavering faith. Barakallah feek.
Very good. Ahsantum. Sayyid Faisal.
It's just a testament, your story is a testament to how Sayyid Ammar has been a beacon of light to the ones living in the West. I have a personal story to share. I was in Kentucky, the Bible Belt, for 2 years studying. And yeah, so over there, one of the doctors, Dr. Kashif Hadar, he knew that I was there for studies, and he invited me over to his house. I was expecting a big majlis. When I got there, he said, you have to recite Noha. But when I got there, I was you know, as Noha Khans usually come, I thought, okay, when the majlis is starting, I'll just come then, because I lived about 5-6 hours away. When I finally got there, it was just 10 families, and there was a TV, and on TV was Sayyid Ammar. And once they finished the TV, we closed the TV, and we all stood up, and I recited a Noha. Wow. So that's how the role he's playing, even from far. Yeah. Even before COVID, when we were doing all virtual.
We could finally have majalises in our homes.
Sister Sarah, we really appreciate you coming here. Obviously, you have a lovely soul. You gave us some cheers here. And I just want to take the opportunity to ask you about something here. I read the bio, and it's mentioning that you started wearing hijab recently, right?
Yes, just a few years ago.
I just want you to just say it honestly. What did it add to you? Did it add something, like a valuable thing to you, or you just had to wear it because you had to?
No, I didn't. No one forced it on me.
All right.
I chose to wear it, and I am so grateful. I love the hijab. I mean, to me, the hijab, one of the things I love, besides the fact that it pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
What is the message you have?
It's that
for all the Shia girls out there.
Yeah, it really helps to redirect the attention and the focus from our outward selves to our inward selves, so that people can see our true selves better, our true value. that lives inside here. And on top of that, it helps us redirect our own attention and focus inwards so that we can focus on our own personal growth and spiritual development.
Thank you.
That's a great. Thank you.
Thank you. That is
Thank
brilliant.
you.
The inspirational SARA Hussain. Thank you very much, SARA. Thank you.
Jazakallah.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein Charity.